Hey, what's up YouTube? It's ICU. Today we have some fantastic news to share in the world of jailbreaking pertaining to not only iOS 12, but also the new iPhones and Pangu. That's right, the group who brought us a number of great jailbreaks from the days of iOS 7 to iOS 9. Be sure to give this video a huge thumbs up if you're pumped. Also click that subscribe button below next to the channel name and ding that notification bell so you don't miss out when we cover new things related to jailbreaking. Now, today's news comes in the form of a tweet from MinSparkZing, whom we've covered a number of times on the channel, including in recent jailbreak updates. He's an Android and iOS senior security engineer at Alibaba, definitely a reputable source. He tweeted out the following just a few hours ago, quote, iOS 12 jailbreak on iPhone XS by Pangu team. Bypass PAC mitigation on the new A12 chip. That's amazing. And this tweet, as well as the two pictures featured here in said tweet, can be found down below in the description, the very first link. If you're interested in this news, definitely check it out firsthand. Now, these two pictures, the one on the right, is actually just a screenshot of what appears to be the Pangu team member's Weibo account, Weibo being a Chinese microblogging site, and the original post. And he also includes this second picture here, which appears to just be a command line interface, essentially SSH'd into the iPhone, running the uname command, and the iPhone prints back that it is in fact an iPhone 11,2 or XS running iOS 12, of course. And then we can see down below at the bottom that it is SSH'd in as root. So he has root access, again confirming that this is in fact a jailbroken iPhone XS running iOS 12. So this is some absolutely fantastic news, especially after we heard from hacker Coolstar that it would be incredibly difficult to jailbreak the new XS, XS Max, and XR. Now, the original tweet we talked about a couple of weeks ago affecting the devices running the A12 chip made it seem like we weren't going to get a jailbreak for those devices in the next tool. And while that could still possibly be true, at least now we have proof that it is theoretically possible to jailbreak the A12 on the brand new iPhone models, again illuminating hope that we will actually get support for said devices in the next jailbreak. So some fantastic news all around, guys. And I wanted to state that while Coolstar was right, a lot of people misinterpreted what he said. He simply stated that we couldn't receive a jailbreak for those devices without burning a zero-day exploit or a previously undisclosed one, which of course would force Apple to patch it in a new software update, and developers typically don't like burning zero-day exploits. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean we're going to get a new jailbreak specifically from Pangu themselves. Over the past few years, they have been rather keen on releasing demos that it is still theoretically possible to jailbreak the latest software and hardware. But the big thing to take away from today's news is that these new security measures actually won't hinder the development of a jailbreak for the newer devices. We just need developers and hackers to actually burn through some of the undisclosed exploits to get a jailbreak for the new iPhones. Again, awesome news. And I also wanted to quickly address everyone asking whether or not they should update from any earlier version of iOS, likely iOS 11.4.1 and lower, to iOS 12. Now, we can't tell you guys exactly what to do, nor should we be able to. It's totally up to you at your own discretion whether or not you want to update. All we do is give you guys the news so you can make the informed decision as to what you should do. Now, if it were me personally and I had a device that was older than one of the new iPhones, meaning it could run iOS 11, and let's say, for instance, it was on currently iOS 11.4.1, I would just stay right there. If it was even earlier on 11.4, I would just stay on that, because any jailbreak for 11.4.1 would also likely include retroactive support for iOS 11.4, though I can't 100% confirm that, but that's what I would do. I would stay on either 11.4 if my device were on that, or 11.4.1 if it were on that firmware, instead of actually updating to iOS 12, simply because it's best protocol to remain on as low of a firmware as you possibly can until we have confirmation confirmation of support of a jailbreak for higher firmwares. So what I mean by that is, say we don't get a jailbreak for 11.4.x before an iOS 12 jailbreak drops. Well, prior to that point, we should have received confirmation that developers were in fact targeting that firmware for the next utility, and then it's safe to update. Remember, now we just have demos and theoretical videos and pictures and tweets suggesting that developers and hackers can actually jailbreak newer firmwares, and all of the aforementioned ones, including iOS 11.4.1, 12.0, and 12.1, are potential targets for a new jailbreak. We just don't know what's going to drop first, but we'll keep you guys updated. Be sure to stay tuned, and until next time, this is ICU signing out.